Hi guys, so I'm going to be showing us my own method of cooking ewedu. This is how I buy my ewedu from the market because I don't have the luxury of picking it. So all I do is just put it in a tray and then pick the dirt one by one and then check if we can see that some of the ewedu are already turned yellow. So I'm going to pick them out. So guys, I want to show us something. There's a particular part of ewedu. If you have the luxury of picking your ewedu yourself, can you see this tender part? It is because it's very tender. It is not as how do I put it, it is not as ripened as the other part, so it is very tender. It will make your ewedu slimy. So you want to cut it, you want to pick it when you are picking your ewedu by yourself. If you are picking it by yourself, you are not buying it straight from the market just like I did. You have to pick that part because it will help your ewedu to be very slimy. So now I'm going to wash my ewedu, and then after washing I want to cut it. The reason why I'm cutting it is because I don't want it to stay too long on fire. So if the leaves are in smaller pieces, it's going to cook very faster. If you are going to blend, you can cut, you don't have to cut too small, but if you are not going to blend, you have to cut it tinier than I did. So in another bowl, you put your seasoning cube to form the base for the ewedu. After this, I'm adding my locust beans, guys. So after adding my locust bean, I'm going in with my potassium. You want your potassium grounded, you don't want it to be in big pieces, you want it grounded, guys. Okay, so I've added my salt, then I added hot water. I missed that particular footage, so I added hot water in another pot. Guys, don't add water. Please boil your hot water separately. Boil your hot water in another pot, then put your ewedu inside a pot first. After putting your ewedu, put another grated potassium in the same pot. Just sprinkle it on the ewedu, then mix it together. Then the hot water that you have boiled, be pouring it bit by bit. This will keep you away from adding lots of water, because when you put a lot of water in your ewedu, that is the beginning of the failure. So this method is very good for beginners. We are just cooking ewedu for the very first time. This method is good for you. So you want to be adding your water bit by bit. As the ewedu is cooking, it's going to be swelling, and you are going to be seeing the capacity of the water that the ewedu can take. So guys, after a few minutes, the ewedu is now cooked. The next thing I'm going to do is cool it down for a while, then I'll pass it on into my blender and blend it just for 5 seconds or less. Anything longer than that is going to be a mess. So you can see that I already poured my ewedu base that I made, where I added my iru, my potassium and everything. So our ewedu is done, guys. I'm going to be serving mine with semovita. Okay, so guys, I don't know if you learned anything from this video. You can share your own method of cooking ewedu, but I just find this method very easy. Thanks for watching, guys.